Wonder if you take a lot of it. Or if we spill it on the couch.
I don't know.
Just kidding. Okay.
A little thrown off by what
you know,
it says
it tastes
here.
just like water. Yeah, explain that.
It says, these statements, after it explains what the water is, these statements has not been evaluated by the FDA. Apparently the FDA didn't evaluate the way that was written either.
They made a typo, like you never
But it's on every bottle. Like,
right.
It's kind of disheartening if I'm drinking a bottle of black water.
And it doesn't say where it's actually produced. It's just distributed out of New York.
I think they should really call it dark brown water, because it is just
it's
dark.
Like a Coke.
Oh, it's so weird. I don't know why you would want to drink this. What's wrong with just regular water?
Well, okay, here's why. This is their selling point. They say it's an alkaline, high alkaline. It will alkaline your blood faster, which keeps you more healthy. It balances your electrolytes. It also allows you to absorb superfoods, vitamins, herbs, and it supposedly increases your energy. Now, I'm not sure because the FDA hasn't approved it. That could be all blah, blah.
Yeah, I don't know.
It doesn't taste bad, though.
That's fine, actually. I'm surprised. Quite surprised.
We're going to move on now.
We are. If you are heading off to college, besides bringing your black water, there may be some other things that you need to bring along. We talked to a few RAs from UB about the essentials you need for college, some of which you may not have thought of. Just about time to head back to school, which for some people means moving out of home and into the dorms. I've got two RAs from UB here, Leah and Dan, and we are going to be talking about some things that students may not know they need. What is one thing that people should, bring with them to school?
One of the main things about coming to school is you usually have a roommate for the first time, and you definitely want to coordinate with them who's bringing the TV, who's bringing the fridge, so you don't end up with multiple of everything.
Yeah.
And then
that's rough.
Once you figure that out, storage is probably one of the most key things. You don't have a lot of space, so there's lots of things like stackable shelves.
These are so cool. I am amazed by these. I just saw them for the first time this morning, and I wish I had them for school. And then another great thing is something, this goes in your closet, right?
Yep, it attaches right by those.
Check that out. Pretty cool. Now, school isn't all just storage in your dorm room. There's also a lot of things you need to do for fun. Right, Dan?
Absolutely. So I think that it's really important that you bring some sort of games, entertainment, whether it's an Xbox or just a board game. Now, I'm a business student, so I'm personally partial to the electronic edition of Monopoly. But if you're an English student, you might prefer Scrabble or Apples to Apples, perhaps.
Oh, I love Apples to Apples. What a great game. And that gets people out and talking with each other, so
Absolutely.
That's good. Now, are there some big don'ts that students should be mindful of before they start?
Pets. You're not allowed to bring your family cat or dog to school with you. You are allowed to bring non-predatory fish.
Okay, so, and then that's just like a small fish in a small tank, right?
Usually like a betta or a goldfish.
Okay, I had a betta in college. His name was Grover. It died pretty quickly.
So then one of the other things to keep in mind is lamps. Different schools might have different policies, but you definitely need to be really careful with what lamps you bring. So definitely something you want to check into before you go to school.
So what's an example of a lamp that you couldn't bring?
So halogen bulbs, for instance, at UB, they don't allow those, so you would want to avoid that.
And it would be tough if you brought all these things and then found out you couldn't use them. And what is the major do that every freshman needs to know?
I would certainly say everybody should expect a great year and have a lot of fun.